Hey, Carl.
Howdy.
So, State of Washington is still going to remain in Phase 1 lockdown until January 25th. I'm not going to hold my breath that January 25th is going to be any different. But we'll see. In order for a Washington County to go to Phase 2, they have to see in a 2-week period a consecutive drop of 10% in cases. So I don't see that happening by January 25th. It's just not
Did they
realistic.
say what year?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's just not realistic to believe that that will actually happen. So now, having said that, I am actually having a live in-person game tomorrow night because I'm a fucking rebel. So I haven't decided if I'm going to offer up the rule breaking to anybody else, but for now, it looks like for the foreseeable future, we will be online only. But I'll let you know if that changes. The reality is quickly becoming apparent that I may not have a choice but to break the rules. And the reason being for that is that I can't survive with the online at $5 per person. I'm starting to get a little desperate, so the solution to that would be to just break the rules. So I don't know. We'll see. Is Telfar going to be joining us? Does anybody know?
Not I.
So other than that, how's your guys' week been?
It was alright.
Good to hear.
Got Fallout New Vegas, which is nice.
You got what?
I got Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Excited to keep playing it later.
Very cool. Yeah, I've been playing through Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't know why I don't know why everybody dislikes that game so much. I think it's actually pretty good.
I've never played it.
I mean, it's Mass Effect. It's, you know, I don't know what they were expecting from it, but if they were expecting something other than Mass Effect, then I don't know why they would be. I guess I can understand why they would be disappointed in the game. But
I got Skyrim.
oh yeah.
Finally, Anthony.
Well, it was free on Game Pass, so I was like, I'm gonna get this.
I've had it
Skyrim,
what a year game now, and I beat it twice.
Yeah, I beat Cyberpunk.
One does not beat Skyrim.
The other day, it was the thumbnail said, "Can you beat Cyberpunk without finding any glitches?" And it
No.
was good.
Well, that's an unfair challenge. There is no game ever that has ever been on any kind of computer or game console that doesn't have any glitches. They all have bugs. Clear back to the days of the Atari 2600 in the late 70s. Every game has bugs.
I mean, yeah. But you aren't looking for the glitches in a lot of games. Like, it's really hard to find glitches if you're not actively looking for them.
Well, I didn't really. I mean, there was a couple of bugs, but it was nothing that was game breaking. I don't know. I read all these articles and I'm like, you're making a mountain out of molehills. They're just not that bad.
Yeah.
And in fact, there's all these articles, people screaming, "Oh, I can't play it on the oldest, first generation of PS4 or Xbox One," and yet one of my Saturday night players is playing it on a 12-year-old Xbox, and it runs fine. It runs as well on his as it does on my PC. So I don't know.
Recently, this Christmas got a PS4, and it's pretty nice.
Nice. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. If I were to get a console, I would probably get a PS5, and only because I like Sony's implementation of VR. They make it really simple.
Yeah.
And it's an all-in-one package, so you're not... My problem with VR on PCs is that it's not an all-in-one package unless you have, unless you're independently wealthy and have an infinite source of income. There's no way that you can just buy everything. And so,
Well, you're a kid, you technically have an infinite source of income. Parents and birthday money.
Right.
And
Well, that source of income is still limited by your parents.
yeah. But if you're a kid, it just yields unlimited.
Yeah.
Sure, you don't always have money, but you
Like
know you will
$5, I can buy a mansion with this.
Yeah.
I have a distinct problem with paying, like for instance, I would not spend over $400 or $500 for a monitor. I think that spending more than that is stupid. I mean, you're talking about a monitor. It doesn't even have a TV tuner in it. It's just a monitor. It can't do anything unless I plug my computer into it. So I don't understand these people that go out and buy a $2,000 monitor. It's dumb.
Yeah.
You can get a monitor that looks just as good, has just as good of a frame rate for way less money. And so
Yeah.
I just don't understand that. But there are people that will do it. I also don't understand buying a monitor that's over, like anything bigger than 28 inches. Why are you bothering? Why don't you just plug your PC into your TV?
Yeah.
So, and every TV on the market is capable of doing that. So, I don't see the point in that. It's bad. So, I have a 60-inch screen TV that I spent less money on the TV than most of the newer gaming monitors. They're ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah.
60-inch smart TV.
Yeah. I'm personally not a huge fan of ooh, the game's free. Wait, you have to buy everything that looks cool
Yeah.
in video games. Yeah.
Yeah.
To butt off trying to earn enough XP to buy the littlest things.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind when it's, cosmetic only, but pay to win games, are garbage. I don't bother with them.
Yeah. I've seen videos of people who don't spend any money at the game, and they're just great at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, cosmetics don't matter at all.
Right. Now, if it's a fun game and I'm enjoying it, I don't mind spending money on the cosmetics, but there are some games that if you don't spend the money, then either they make it so that the grind is so incredibly difficult that there's no way you're ever going to get the things that you need, or
You spend like a whole day on the game.
oh, I've seen worse than that. I've seen games where it was like a 3-month-long grind in order to get, just to get equipment that would be at your current level. And it's dumb. And they always put in the fast track feature. Oh, well, you can just buy it. No, I'm not going to do that.
It's a free game, but you have to buy everything.
Right. Freemium.
Yeah.
So, where is Alyssa?
I think she is at the flat pantry, but she might be home now. I can go check.
Okay. I got a hungry shadow dragon.
I'm sure Anthony would like to feed it.
She said she doesn't mind if we go ahead and start.
Okay.
Minute.
All right. We'll do that. So, welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We are a gaming group based out of the Portland, Oregon metropolitan area. Obviously, we're playing online because of COVID-19. And because I am actually physically in Washington, we are in strict lockdown. So, yeah, that's where we're at. We have some friends of the Guildwater, or the Greenwater Guildhall. The first, if you scroll down in your Twitch, you'll see some tiles there. If you don't, click on my profile picture, and those will come up. And the first of those being Talon Claw. Talon Claw that's the TNC logo. Talon Claw makes beautiful wooden DM screens and dice vaults and all manner of good, beautiful products for your tabletop game. And right now they are having a weekend sale. I checked it out just before we started tonight, and it looks like they are 10% off their pretty much their entire inventory. So definitely check them out and treat yourself. And the next on the list is the Speechless Bard. She makes some very lovely leather book covers for your core rule books, and she has a line of dice bracelets, and she has these really neat leather dice scrolls that you roll out and you can roll on. Absolutely wonderful stuff. So definitely check her out as well. And last on the list is the Fable Beard Company, and they make beard products such as beard oil, beard wash, balms, butters, and each scent profile is based on a different fantasy character. And so, for instance, like right now, I'm still working my way through things that I bought for the holidays. I've got the Gingerbread Man beard balm in right now, so it smells like gingerbread cookies and cinnamon. But they have a whole line of them. They just came out with a new product, a new hero called the Inventor, and it's supposed to be a citrus and cologne based scent. So definitely check them out. They have some really good stuff. Highly recommended. where we left off last week, these guys are in Van Rack Doom, which is level 18 of Undermountain, and they were sent down here by Hellion Moonstar, the nephew of Lady Moonstar, and there was an old family friend that was a bronze dragon named Glyster, and way back in time, probably a couple hundred years, or very minimum 150 years, the family patriarch at the time, Lord Van Rack Moonstar, fell in with Shar worshippers and did some pretty bad stuff, and he went down to Van Rack Doom to carve out his small kingdom, and he ended up becoming a Death Knight. And Glyster went down to Van Rack Doom to try to save his family friend, and in the process ended up succumbing to Shar's madness as well, and became a shadow dragon. And while Van Rack couldn't take the stress of what he had done, and ended up killing himself by swallowing a sun sword, which I can think of a lot better ways to go than that. Glyster remained as a shadow dragon named Umbraxakar, and has lived down there to this day. And so Hellion Moonstar came to the party, wanting them to go down and try to redeem Umbraxakar and cause him to give up his darkness and go back to being Glyster, the family friend. And if that is not possible, to just put him out of his misery and put an end to Umbraxakar once and for all. They have made their way into a section of the dungeon that is, it seems that the Shadowfell has seeped out and is actually overtaking this part of the dungeon. And this is Umbraxakar's lair, as well as the lair of a vampire named Calestra Delvingstone. And she is basically the leader of this cult of Shar. And she is also in this section of the dungeon. The party fought with her to a stalemate. She retreated, and they have not seen her since. However, they stumbled into, purely on accident, they kicked up in the wrong door, and they are in the lair of Umbraxakar. He is literally looking at them, and when they stumbled in, he essentially asked them, what it is that they want of him. The party has found a couple of items from Glyster and Van Rack's past, one of them being a sun sword, a sun blade, the very one that Van Rack swallowed. They've also found Van Rack's mithril chain shirt of dark vision. I thought there was something else too, but maybe I'm wrong. Did you only find the two things? Anybody?
Unfortunately, I think we've lost our lore master.
Oh, here, she's just logging in now. That's true, I forgot she's the one who writes everything down. If only I had like a second head and two more sets of arms, I too could keep excellent notes, but
Gamma radiation.
Yes, that's the answer. That is the answer.
According to comic books, that's it.
What's up?
Yeah. No.
Did you mark yourself safe from Al Qaeda on Facebook?
Am I supposed to?
You probably should. People are going to be wondering. You know, the good old boys are going to, you know, bring us freedom. So this is a question for Telfar, since Telfar writes down everything. So you found Vanrak's Mithril chain shirt, and you found Vanrak's Sunblade. Did you guys find anything else from Umbraxkar's past? Or was it just...
Nothing that I have in my notes.
I think it was just those two items.
Excellent.
Yeah, I took notes. They're crappy, but I took notes of how many times we said visions. But I don't think I'm carrying anything that's physical of his, and those two are the only ones I can remember.
Yeah. If I remember, there was a number of items, and when reading through this, there was only one other one that I thought was noteworthy, but it's by no means important in any way. So, also in this room, and you'll see this on the map, there are a number of shadows, quite a few shadows, and some shadow assassins in here as well. So this is going to be potentially a big fight. Let's see here. Shadow.
I said fight.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Bronze shadow. Huh. That's odd.
I'm pretty sure out of all of us, I think Carl will die first.
You think?
Definitely.
It's always the good and beautiful that die.
Yeah, but you're so stealthy, literally no one will see you.
Aaron's a pretty crafty guy.
I think it's the job of the front line to die first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? They are the vanguard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is why we should bring minions.
Oh! I'm glad you brought up minions. So, before we get too far into this, hold on just a second. Yeah, you guys are going to like this, because it means that your sidekicks are going to get something.
Yeah, that's real exciting. Yeah.
Well, you especially should like this. I mean, it on the one hand, for me, it kind of sucks because essentially, I'm not going to really have as easy a time killing your sidekicks anymore.
What?
I know.
I've been parking mine up on the surface serving drinks for a year now.
Well, keep in mind they are still sidekicks. So, you know, you can only do so much. In fact, hold on just a moment. I'll be right back.
Hi, Liz. Yeah, everything okay? Life good?
Super premium here.
Right.
Just, boring and safe. Don't go anywhere, don't do anything. Sit around the house, play video games, homeschooling all 5 kids. So that's super fun. I'm teaching everything from 1st through 8th
be fun for a week or two.
Yeah.
After that, it would start to get to be a chore.
You're right. That is a good guess. I'm also taking classes remotely at PSU, so I've got my own stuff I'm working on.
What do you get to learn?
I'm a Japanese major, so I'm taking a Japanese class, and I'm also branching out into German. I'm in my second term of German.
Sweet. Is this this is language?
Language is a thing.
Okay, this isn't culture or history, or this is language.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
there's some culture and stuff lessons in there too, but it's mostly language learning.
Yeah, the Japanese are very intriguing in that their culture has changed and is changing so rapidly. that
Absolutely.
It's kind of like a dystopian sci-fi story.
Yeah, I agree. It's interesting what they've got going on over there. I lived in Japan for a year, and I've been back several times. I've got good friends there that I keep in touch with.
Now that is cool. That is really neat.
Okay, so I'm still delving and pulling out nifty new pieces of information out of Tasha's guide. I know I should have read this entirely from cover to cover by now, but
I
so
bet she's got some 60 new Twinka blessings in there too, right?
the new Chewinga blessings are actually in Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, and we'll get you one of those here in just a minute too. So the good news is that with Tasha's guide or Tasha's called and everything, they finally codified once and for all for the final time sidekicks. So yes, sidekicks were in the I believe it was the starter edition box set. And they were in Unearthed Arcana before that. But it wasn't until Tasha's came out where they were like, these are the hard rules for sidekicks. And so, the important part for you guys, the starting level of a sidekick is the same as the average level of the party. So
Oh no, that's huge.
That
makes them
enormous.
usable.
That actually makes them usable. Yeah.
Player then.
Yeah, you don't. It before the sidekick would start at level 1, and then every time you got a level thereafter, they would level up, which made them. If you were getting a sidekick after about level 4 or 5, they were useless because they were basically somebody that you threw and didn't care about. They were basically interns, and they died frequently. They didn't have a union. Conditions were bad for them, but now. So all of your sidekicks should be the same level as your characters since everybody is the same level. Does that make sense? So let's see. Quill is a spellcaster, correct? Yes.
Yes, he is.
So let's see here. And you are 16th level?
15.
50. So Quill's proficiency bonus is +5. He knows 4 cantrips, and he knows 9 spells, and he has 4 first level slots, 3 second level, 3 third level, and 2 fourth level. And he has gotten 3 ability score improvements, and he gets something at 6th level. He got something called potent cantrips. And what does that mean? That means the sidekick can add its spellcasting ability modifier to the damage it deals with any cantrip. That's cool.
Can I exchange one of my companion things? Because
One of your
if one of my things to get a companion, because I have so many, but I'm not going to use them because I thought they would always start at level 1.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you still have the gargoyle, but the gargoyle's not really. I mean, the gargoyle's not really a sidekick.
I'm pretty sure my character.
He's not a sidekick. He can't become a sidekick. So.
Yeah. No, the gargoyle's something else.
Yeah. What we ought to
He's
do
a
is
pet.
simply
He's a
next week we should all stay at the inn and each send our sidekicks down and have like a slaughter fest down there and see how many of them make it back up.
Yeah. So then the question I have for Quill, what role do you have him as? You can be a mage, a healer, or a prodigy.
I was playing him as a mage.
Okay. So he can access the wizard spell list, and his ability, his spellcasting ability is intelligence. So with potent cantrips, he can add his intelligence modifier to damage that he deals with any cantrip. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then at 14th level, he got empowered. What is this? Empowered spells. Which means you choose one school of magic. Whenever the sidekick casts a spell from that school by expending a spell slot, the sidekick can add its spellcasting ability modifier to the spell's damage roll for healing or healing roll, if any.
But he already. No, wait.
So
Didn't he get that already, or
he got that?
You're just restating it.
He got that at 14th level. So essentially, what that basically says as a mage, let's say that he picks, evocation. So whenever he casts an evocation spell, like Fireball, he can add his intelligence modifier to the damage dealt by that roll, or by that spell.
Right.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, and something else to keep in mind for Anthony here, because he's looking through. The warrior sidekick class can be applied to just about anything that has a language. So technically, you could apply the warrior to your gargoyle.
I don't want him, so.
I mean, he's already pooping in your shoes and whatnot when you sleep.
And we kind of had a very love-hate relationship. We'd beat the shit out of him. I'd beat the shit out of him, like kicking him in the portals.
Right.
Trying to sacrifice
Yeah, I don't
him.
know that you want to give him a knife.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, when you're back up,
Knife.
when you are back up,
Cutting scales.
when you're back up in the tavern next time, you can pick one of your sidekicks that you have, and we'll work him out and whatnot. Now, here's the other thing with sidekicks. Technically speaking, let's say that your character dies. You could carry on and just pick up your sidekick character and play them as a real character, according to Tasha's guide. And they won't be as strong or powerful as a PC class, but there are some things that are quite useful for sidekick classes. Like, for instance, the expert class can use the help action in ways that regular PCs cannot. So basically, an expert can run around giving everybody advantage on things that would not normally, as like a bonus action. So yeah, there are some benefits to that. But if it were me, I would multi-class them into a real PC class, into a real boy. But that's just me. So, if we were playing something like Tomb of Horrors, you'd probably end up by the end of it running one of your sidekicks because I'd kill you. So, the first thing that we need to do here, everybody needs to roll me initiative, and then you guys need to tell me what it is that you plan to do. I mean, as far as not like what you're going to do on your turn, but like what is your plan of action here? So, Thrick, what'd you get?
9.
And Cancel.
I lost track of my dice. Put them somewhere. No, they're gone. Okay. I will do on those.
Okay. And Telfar, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
Okay. And do you happen to remember what your stealth roll from last week was? If not, just go ahead and roll another stealth check.
It was something obscene.
Yeah,
It always is.
39.
I think it was 42.
32. Okay, that works. Narte, what'd you get?
I rolled for initiative 19.
Okay. And Aaron.
Initiative was 24.
Okay. Oops. And last but not least, Shamish.
26.
And before we tell you what our plans are, our goals, could you describe again what we walked into? I'm a little fuzzy.
Yes. So, yeah, you had left a little early. So, So the room is 40 feet high with a vaulted ceiling. It's buttressed by 8 stone columns. Around each of the stone columns gather 11 shadows and 4 shadow assassins. They are under Umbraxakar's command. They act immediately after Umbraxakar does. So that makes my screen a little bit easier to read.
And we have a huge shadow dragon at the south end here. Is that what I'm looking at on the map?
That is correct. And then to the south, stone steps climb 10 feet to a dais where Umbraxakar is perched. At the back of the dais, there are a set of double doors that are flanked by 2 20-foot tall black marble statues. One is depicting Shar as a cloaked woman wielding a dagger in each hand, and the other shows Alistair Blackcloak clutching a staff. The statues appear to be glaring at one another like they're mortal enemies. Umbraxakar is an adult dragon, bronze dragon.
That's great.
He has the Shadow Dragon template. The biggest part of this is that he is...
legendary actions.
Yes, he will have legendary and lair actions. The biggest part of this, he is neutral evil. He has resistance to necrotic damage while in dim light or darkness, which all of this is. He has resistance to all damage that isn't force, psychic, or radiant, and he can take the hide action as a bonus action. His lightning breath is no longer lightning breath. He now has shadow breath, which deals necrotic damage instead of lightning damage. A humanoid that is reduced to 0 points by this damage dies, and an undead shadow rises from its corpse and acts immediately after Imbraxakar at the initiative count. So that's something to avoid. So, before we get started, when you came in, Braxakar asked you what it was that almost like in a mocking tone. When you came in, he wanted to know what it is that you sought from him, and he kind of mocked you in a manner that he knows that you didn't specifically mean to come barging into his lair.
Your head.
Oh, don't say that.
Come on, I'm just gonna barge out your head.
I believe the question was asked of Telfar last week, as Telfar was the first person in the room.
That's true. Oh.
And as I recall, Telfar said something not aggressive, like, you heard a tale of, a bronze dragon, the epitome of greatness, the pride of House Moonstar, who, through no fault of his own, in fact, due to his loyalty and his nobility and his,
friendship,
dedication to his master, fell from grace and became a shadow dragon. And my company and I have come to see if there is any way that we could possibly right the tremendous wrong that has befallen the mighty Glyster.
Yes, we understand. Van Rock. Well, go ahead.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Is there any way I could make my speech last 10 minutes?
Probably not.
Say a persuasion check?
Yes.
I got a 14.
Okay. So before I do that, your Chwinga charm for this week is the Charm of Snowball Strike.
Ooh.
This charm has 5 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend one of the charm's charges to create a magical snowball in your hand and throw it. You must have a hand free to hold the snowball, or the charge is wasted. The snowball is a magic ranged weapon with which you are proficient. It has a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. It deals 1d4 cold damage on a hit, and it scores a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20. If you score a critical hit with the snowball, the target is blind until the end of the next turn. The snowball vanishes immediately after you hit or miss with it, or at the end of your turn if you don't throw it. Once all of its charges are expended, this charm vanishes from you. So basically you got five snowballs you can throw.
That's adorable.
Useful in hell.
Right?
So Telfar, do you have proficiency in persuasion?
I don't.
Ah, too bad.
So-
Talent.
Well, I mean, my bard ability, Jack of all trades, I don't know if that makes me proficient in everything. It just gives me, like,
Yeah.
+2 to something or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It won't kick in reliable talent.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you go into your little speech, and Braxcar kind of frowns and looks at the floor and says, Glyster is a name that I have not heard in many years. Shamish, what do you want to do? You have initiative.
Don't attack him.
Well, I mean, you got plenty of shadows you can beat on.
Or there's always the ready action to slay anything that comes at me.
Do that. Resist the urge to kill.
Awful good.
He's
We know what you're gonna say. He's a huge sack of XP.
yeah,
You wouldn't be wrong with that.
he's evil, so I would be in the right to attack him. He's evil.
No. You're lawful good. Avoid combat and he is redeemable.
Like the Moonstar guy, the nephew half-drow guy. What exactly did he ask us to?
He specifically said that he would. They sent you down here to try to redeem Glyster and to give up the darkness. If you were unable to do that, to kill Umbraxcar and put him out of his misery.
See, so we're supposed to try to turn him to the light first. It is our mission.
Already in action.
Okay, what are you readying the action to do?
To attack, as soon as things get hostile, I attack everything.
Okay. Yeah, I could just see this Dragonborn paladin sweating because he's surrounded by all these undead shadows and a neutral evil shadow dragon. And he's just like, ah. Looks like probably a vein is poking out in his forehead. So you ready in action, Aaron? What would you like to do?
I will. I'm going to talk to him as well to try to remind him of the things that we encountered as we. Yeah, I'm just going to tell him what we saw when we as we came here. This will be free action spent over however many rounds is required. But as we came here, we kept encountering visions.
Okay, so you're going to bring up the visions. Okay.
Yes, and the ones that we know about, where he and Vanrak Moonstar, before they were poisoned by the Shadow Realm, were best of friends, and
Shadow Realm.
And how the visions showed us that that Vanrak Moonstar regretted with his every fiber in his being that this half-life, this horrid existence in the shadows that he's suffering, and even to the point where he took his own life. And work into conversation the phrase "in darkness we have lost our way," because that was his.
Make a DC 20 Persuasion check.
Good luck with that.
I could have done it.
I'll spend an inspiration point to give him advantage.
Okay.
And
I have one left now.
The Twinga gives you guidance of +2.
yeah. 20's too hard. It doesn't work.
Can I help?
No.
I could probably help better.
Nope. Cannot be aided by another character.
I'm really good with persuasion.
Yeah, you're over there using every bit of willpower to stop yourself from going into a berserker rage.
Right? Okay, Narate, what would you like to do?
I am also going to make a persuasion check.
So, if
it's going to be just a short.
You can, as an action, you can give. So you have the Sunblade and you have the Mithril Chain shirt. As an action, you can give one of those items as a gift, and you get to make a persuasion check with whatever speech you get that you want to make as well.
Give him the chain thing so you get to keep the lightsaber.
Well, I'll give him the chain thing first.
Okay. Go ahead and make a DC 20 persuasion check.
And I'm going to say he had his share of the darkness. Have you not had yours?
Okay.
My modifier is plus 2. Oh my god, I rolled an 18 and I have plus 2 to charisma. So
You got exactly 20. Okay.
barely.
That is one success.
It's like death saves.
It is.
It's almost literal like death saves.
Yes. So Umbranskar looks at the chain shirt and accepts the gift, and he gets a very sad look on his face and says that this is a symbol of preservation and resilience from my long lost friend. Telfar. Oop, Telfar stepped away for a second. Give her but a moment. What would Telfar like to do? I am not hearing Telfar.
You're muted, Alyssa.
That I am muted. So Telfar didn't experience any of the visions, so he wouldn't be like familiar with what Van Rack looked like or what his voice sounded like or anything like that, right?
Probably not. But with each one of those visions, I think they were mostly experienced by Shamish and Aaron. They relayed that information to you, so you're aware of the story of what you've learned so far.
Is Telfar going to try to use minor illusion to look like?
I don't think that's gonna turn out well, but you should try it because then I get the kill thing.
But she hasn't seen him, so she wouldn't be able to use illusion.
Visions, or I wouldn't know how to copy his voice or anything like that.
Right.
I've seen it.
I think I'm just going to try to keep the big persuasion going on by, telling him that, all is not lost, that House Moonstar, still stands on the surface, and that he could once again rise to be a champion of, a great house, that he could redeem himself, that he is not lost.
The blood of the Moonstars still flows, and as is the case with mortals.
And did you want to give the Sunblade as a gift?
Well, if that's part of what we're doing here, he seemed to really like the other gift. We could all see that, right? It made him a little sad, but,
Imagine it making him sad and just wanting to kill us after.
Do it.
I mean, at least it makes him feel emotion as a shadow dragon, other than just evil emotions.
So go ahead and make a DC 20 persuasion check.
Yeah, we need to get these persuasion checks knocked out so that we're basically stuck with fighting.
I got 19. Damn.
Inspiration point.
There you go.
Now you have none.
Yep.
I don't know. I actually rolled pretty well, man. I don't know if I can roll better than a 14, even if you give me advantage. You want to spend your inspiration point on it?
Yes.
Okay, I try again. I rolled a 2 the next time.
No.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's like a lottery.
Yeah. Umbraxacar. What is Umbraxacar gonna do?
You roll a 1, he does nothing.
No.
Kill the paladin.
Send your shadow dragons, not shadow. Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Send your shadows at us. I dare you, because I have a like divine
I don't think that's something you should say to him.
Don't attack Anthony. Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, I don't know that he's going to have much of a choice.
Yeah, that's what I'm. It's like that. Yeah. If you roll great, you can have an alternate way to solve this, but we ain't rolling great.
30-foot cone.
I'm farthest away.
Oh my gosh.
Haha.
He's not going to be able to get Anthony.
He could.
Farthest away.
All he has to do is take 10 feet of walk. Just
That's true. That is true.
It's not stupid. It's like take 2 steps forward and go and blast everybody.
That perception may be off.
Proceed.
Yeah. That is a good idea.
Ready in action. So
I'm trying to get the whole party killed.
So, hold on here. Dump. Oh wait, no. It becomes... It's not a cone. It is...
A direct line.
Oh wait, yeah it is. Maybe? No, that's copper. There we go. Okay, 90-foot line. Yeah, he's gonna attack Anthony.
Huh?
He's gonna attack Shamish. Shamish, make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, dexterity. Let's see what I... Okay, yeah, dexterity. Math. Never mind.
No?
Well, no, it's just I don't have real high plus to my dexterity, so... But what was it? DC 20 or 19?
19.
God damn it. No. It's close, though. Is that 17?
10.
I fail. Yes, I fail. What's that no the bleep bloopy noise?
That's the 20 chat.
It's so annoying. Oh, I'm not even in chat. I'm in settings.
So, you take 50 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, I don't think I don't have 50?
50.
I don't think we should be fighting this.
The good news is that he can't do that again unless on his turn he gets a 5 or a 6 to recharge his weapon. So that triggers your held or your readied action. What do you want to do, Shamish?
He attacks everything.
Everything.
I heard him. You didn't complain. So
Proceeds to slow time and hit everything.
all the players, all the monsters, the hardware,
I explode like a nuke. Everything.
The paladin turns into a barbarian.
Can I get to him?
So let's see here.
That's a 30-foot thing could hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's 90 feet, but yeah, it's only 24 feet to get to him. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might even be able to avoid if you kind of go off angle a little bit. You might be able
Okay, so I prepared to hit him. So
Yeah,
I took out.
that's what I figured.
Okay, so I'm on a d6, so I need to remove that. And he is immune to fire?
He is.
Radiant Force.
Okay, yeah.
He's basically immune to everything. So he has resistance to necrotic damage because he's in dim or dark or dim light or darkness, and he has resistance to all damage that isn't unless it is force, psychic, or radiant.
Well, I only did radiant, and I did a blinding sight, so he's gonna have to do something for that.
So don't forget, you have to roll to hit first.
Yeah, he's immune to low rolls to hit.
Right.
Funny. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
So 20. $88 damage.
88?
Yes.
Okay.
And did he ever do that roll to hit?
Yes, he did.
I didn't hear it.
He got 27. 88 points of radiant damage. Okay. Your next attack.
Okay, sure, no more of that. I kind of want to try it. Can I cast Fear?
No.
No.
I mean, you can cast it.
What you should have done is pick up your rod and say, "You are my subject."
I do just want to imagine if that works.
Well, he's only got a +9 to his saving throw, so I mean, you know.
It could have worked. You know, it's always the roll of a 1.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
It would.
That would just be a stupid way to win a battle. Just my roll.
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't be any blood on the ground or the walls or the ceiling.
Yeah, the reason why you can't cast Fear is that because you've already initiated your attack action, and you know, if you wanted to use the rod, you couldn't do that because that is a use item action. So your only option at this point is and you've already used your bonus action. So your only option at this point is just to continue through and make your next attack action.
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna do.
I mean, assuming that you want to do that. I mean, I guess you don't have to take your second attack, but
Half attack.
Yeah. And like I said, don't forget, you have to hit him first.
Yeah. $24 to hit.
Yes, that hits. How much damage did you do? Are you there?
You're muted, Anthony.
Or he dropped.
Hello?
There you are.
68.
Okay. Okay. That hurt. That definitely hurt. And then...
What do you want, though?
Okay, so...
Okay, so
this Shadow Assassin... and this Shadow... and this Shadow... and this Shadow... and this Shadow... and this Shadow...
All the shadows near
This shadow
Shadow.
starts selling tickets to the rest of the shadows.
Right.
to watch these shadows beat the.
After they
Try to hit.
slap him, here, the rest of you, okay, get in line,
Yeah.
beat the crap out of the paladin.
First, since there's only one Shadow Assassin in that mess, he's gonna go first, trying to bitch slap Shamish. He's gonna make 2 Shadow Blade attacks. 26 to hit.
That's his.
For
I'm at 9.
6 points of piercing damage and
84.
11 points of necrotic damage.
And I already lost count.
17 damage total so far.
7. Okay, that's not bad then.
And your strength score is reduced by 4.
4.
If your strength is reduced to 0, you die. Reduction lasts until the target lasts until you finish a short or long rest. So, what is your strength now?
14.
So that reduces your strength. You only have a +2 to your strength modifier.
Does he get a saving throw versus that, or is that
Nope.
just because it hit?
It's just because it hit. All right. Second attack. He misses with a 10. And then the shadows will go.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Let's see here.
So,
Damn, my one
say one
one
thing.
thing.
You guys want to teleport out of here or something?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
I'll be
4, 5 shadows.
We're not gonna teleport out of here. We will fight the dragon.
Misses with a 14. Misses with a 10. Misses with a 9. Misses with a 10. 21 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, no.
Okay. Then this shadow is going to attack Aaron. The shadow assassin will attack Aaron. This shadow will attack Thrick. This shadow assassin will attack Thrick. And the rest of these will all hang back. So, on Aaron, shadow assassin.
They're dead weight, so don't get hit.
14 probably misses. Shit. 17 probably misses. And then the shadow on Aaron. 14 is a miss. 22 to hit.
Oh,
That is right at armor class, so that's a hit.
Okay. For 11 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, no.
And
Ryan.
your strength score drops by 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Reduced by 3.
Yes. And shadow assassin on Thrick. First attack. 13 misses. Ooh, not 1. Thrick, you can make an attack of opportunity if you would like
I'm gonna do that.
on the shadow assassin.
I'm attacking with the sunblade, so
Okay.
I'm assuming they're weak to it or something.
He is vulnerable to radiant.
Alright.
And I
Oh,
will remind
wow,
you.
if I hit one of them, they're gonna explode.
You were saying?
Sunblade can be cranked up to produce sunlight in an area, I believe, but it takes dedication. Like you have to use actions or something like that.
Oh, I have a globe. Do I still have that globe up?
Let me double check
So I
that.
got 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Alright, and so what does vulnerable mean again?
Double damage.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it's not sunlight. It's just bright light. So if they get benefits from dim light, within 15 feet of you, they do not get those benefits.
Yeah, but you know what does have the daylight spell? Shamish's Drift Club.
Yeah. 48 damage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I threw that out.
Oh, if his drift globe produces light and the shadow dragon only has resistance to necrotic in dim light or darkness, then I can use my necrotic touch, inflict wounds.
The shadow gets a 14 and misses. The rest of them are going
I already
to.
have that globe out.
The rest of them are going to take the dodge action.
And flitter about the moon.
Yes. Cancel, what would you like to do? Now, you could attempt to... So you have 2 successes on the dragon. You could attempt to make a persuasion on the dragon.
This is gonna go badly. Why not?
I feel like it's gonna go badly.
Yeah, this is gonna go very badly.
So, what are you...
Because I want the dragon's head leaving.
What are you going to say?
We just don't want to fight. Please don't.
Don't kill us.
I'm not good with talking.
I'm not good with words. Go ahead and make a...
IRL or in game.
Go ahead and make a DC 20 persuasion check.
So, use my inspiration point. I don't suppose anyone can help me.
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope, these can't be assisted by any other character.
17.
No. Okay. He...
Can my queen offer guidance with that roll or no?
You could offer guidance.
Well, let me roll for guidance and see if I can bump it up. I rolled a 4.
That's 21.
Okay. Okay. So, with the guidance, you are able... You get a 3rd success. And Umbraxakar, you see Umbraxakar kind of step back, and you can see the shadow kind of like it's falling off, like water is falling off the scales of this bronze dragon.
What's going on? What I missed?
So
Shadowness.
Cancel succeeded in getting the 3rd success and convincing Umbraxakar to turn away from the darkness.
Yep. We got the success because we offered the paladin as food, and Braxcar said, "Oh, it is a worthy offer."
I'm down.
Thrick, what would you like to do?
That's what the dragon's like. I'm down.
You still have some shadows here.
Was that a full action?
That was a full action.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to...
You can move if you wanted to. Cancel.
Yeah. I'll just go away. Go away.
Stay by that door.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay. So, Thrick, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast my once per long rest firestorm.
Okay.
Let's see.
Don't worry about the rogues.
No, I'm gonna have to do a lot of drawing.
Okay.
Draw 10 feet cubes.
So it's a 10-foot cube.
I need to draw 10 of them.
Wow.
That would be 10 of these squares, because these squares are 10 feet according to the legend.
Yeah, we'll say, so a 10-foot cube, yeah. So... So there's a 10-foot cube.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're like right there.
Do they have to be contiguous, like touching edges?
I don't think it said anything about that. No?
Let's see here.
Firestorm.
I think this is the first time you've ever used this.
Yeah, I haven't had a need to before.
No, yeah, each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube.
Let's redo this now.
You get a good number of them because they kind of grouped up around Shamish there.
Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't regret doing this around Shamish though.
Yeah, just, yeah.
6. So we go like 7, 8.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's about all.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Well, you just have a square that's empty. There's nothing even there.
Well, that's because they have to be adjacent.
Yeah, one side has to be touching. So the shadows get a dexterity save throw.
It'll take 70-10 damage.
They got a 16. The shadow assassins, of which there is only one. He
I mean, really, there can be only one.
only got a 10. So they all fail, and they are going to take 76 damage. Or 70,
No, 70, 10.
10.
Holy shit.
So that's about
All I have to
45.
do is 70.
Wow, that was really crappy. 23 damage.
How much?
23.
Wow.
That
Okay.
is-
I rolled so many 2s and stuff.
So
Still, I mean, you did it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets. So you did eat up a lot of enemy hit points. They just were. No, there you go. Took out enemies.
Oh, they weak as shit.
So the shadows are killed in that. The shadow assassin, however, is not. Okay. Did you want to move or anything like that?
No.
Okay. As a legendary action, Glyster tail smacks this shadow,
Oh, I thought he was gonna tail smack me.
and he hits. If I can get my dice out of the box.
He's Glyster now.
He's in the process of turning back into Glyster.
Good. Good.
Wow.
Is there any way
He hits this shadow and kills the shadow outright. Okay, we are back up to Shamish. What would you like to do? You have a shadow assassin that's left.
completely murder this shadow assassin next to me?
Okay. Make your attack.
Wait, it doesn't like radiant damage, did you say?
Let's see. Shadow assassins are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Okay, so I need to open my sword because it has a very certain thing on there. Okay, I'd like to go hit it.
Okay.
Does oh yeah, I still have the take down my strength. 22.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Chris,
Yes,
can you hear me?
I can.
So far, Merid didn't get a turn in the battle line that round.
Yes, you did.
So we had Shamish's action.
Shamish is number one. This is the second round.
Yeah, I didn't get a first round thing. I haven't made any attacks on anything.
Yes, you did. You talked to Glyster and gave him the Sunblade as a gift. That was your action. Same with Norite. He talked to Glyster. That is his action.
Persuasion rules are an action.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
And 20. 30. 40. $67.
Okay. So you kill that that shadow assassin. Did you want to move and attack another shadow?
Yes.
So
If I
like
can.
up here?
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that. Make your attack.
Okay. $18 to hit.
I believe so, but let me double check that. Yes, that hits.
So, down. 55.
Okay. And you kill this shadow. Is there anything you want to do with a bonus action?
I'm gonna go. Can I move? How far? How much farther can I move?
So let's see here. You moved. You only moved 10 feet. So you should have another
Move to
20 feet.
This. Oh shit! That's the grab. I want this one. This one.
Okay, so what do you want to do with your bonus action? Shield dash?
I'm just gonna shield bash him
Okay.
with the divine smite on it on the shield bash. No.
Okay, so he is a shadow assassin. Ah! Using my stuff.
Roll the hit, of course. Oh, okay, yeah, that's 19.
That hits.
And then D4.
Plus 3d8
Yeah.
for Divine Smite. If that's first level spell that you're using.
Yeah, plus if it's 2, and then plus my improved divine smite. Oh, okay, that's. Ah.
How much?
3, 7, 23.
Okay. He takes 46. But he's not down. Okay. Aaron, what would you like to do?
I will laugh and say, Glyster, it is so wonderful to see you back.
Okay.
This reminds me of some of the visions I saw where you were battling alongside Vanrak. And I will go ahead and scope out this assassin. With
Okay.
Let's see, I use insight to figure him out. So there's my insight. So he needs a 26 on deception.
Okay.
Or else I have his number.
Nope, he only got a 5.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and stab him.
Or else you have his number, his phone number,
So
his
22 to hit.
code, his
Yes.
social security number.
And the thunder damage doesn't occur because I've used up my bonus action. So 10 piercing and another. Come on, roll. There we go. 25 sneak.
Yikes. Okay.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, that hurt quite a bit. But he's not dead.
No problem.
Is there anything else you want to do? So you don't have
I
a
think
bonus
I've
action.
Done my action and bonus action. So
Okay. Narate, what would you like to do? I think you're.
Okay.
There you go.
So, are all the remaining ones shadow assassins?
Not all of them. There are. Let's see here.
3.
Yeah, there's 3 shadows and 3 shadow assassins.
And
I'm going to.
the assassins can be told because they have like a bigger blue tail behind them.
Yeah.
Like looks like a furry cape or something.
Okay, then I will.
Yeah, I'm attacking one right now, so.
Okay, I'll attack the one. I'll move here.
Okay. Yeah, you can get there and.
Cast Flame Strike right here.
Okay, so those 3. They need to make a dex save, right?
Yes.
The shadow assassins fail. The shadow fails.
Okay, so then I shall roll. We're casting it at 7th level, so that's 6d6 slash 20 fire damage and 26 radiant damage.
How much?
20 fire damage and 26 radiant damage.
Okay, so let's see here. This shadow is no more. Let's see that.
So for a total of 46 damage.
Okay, so these two shadow assassins are still up. This one and this one are still
Okay.
up. They're barely hanging on, but they're still alive. Okay. Telfar, what would you like to do? Oh, Telfar stepped away.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. What would you like to do?
There's still a shadow assassin by the north wall.
Yes.
I'm going to fly way up into the rafters. You said it's about 40 feet in here.
Correct.
I'm going to fly way up and kind of over above him and snipe down at him.
Okay.
For 25 to hit.
Yes.
$36 damage.
Ooh. That shadow assassin dies.
And 40 to sneak again.
Okay. You are stealth again. Glyster. Glyster steps out here. And he makes a tail attack on the shadow assassin that is fighting Aaron.
I duck and let the massive bronze tail fly over my head.
He hits with a 15.
That's quick.
Let's see here.
Ooh, that's a good thing to look at.
For 17 points of damage. And this shadow assassin is no more.
I'm surprised to see the rest of the shadows don't just like leave.
And his breath weapon is recharged. Okay. Cancel. What would you like to do?
Is it back to his normal?
Oh, this boy with the fire bullets.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, he has layer legendary actions, so that's right.
26.
That's hit. he is still up. Actually, no, he's not. He is dead.
Who's dead?
Is there anything you want to do with a bonus action or movement?
Can I climb on the dragon?
I will allow it. You'll have to make a your choice, either athletics or acrobatics check.
Soft 20 acrobatics.
Yeah, you climb up onto Glyster's back. Let's see here. I'm going to give you an icon to show that you are you are riding the dragon, which sounds like a euphemism. Okay. And Thrick, what would you like to do? So you've got there's a shadow here that is fighting Aaron.
All you have to do is like punch it really hard and it'll cease to exist.
Yeah, so for my action, I'm gonna cast Heal on Shamish.
Okay. That's probably not a terrible idea.
78 health.
Nice. So
78 health back?
he should be back up to
yeah.
full.
I'm full.
His strength still sucks, but at least his hit points are back.
Yeah. At least
What do you mean it sucks? It's still decent. It's not as good as it can be, but...
and then as my bonus action, I will just shield bash the one next to me.
Okay, go for it.
And that one.
Wow. Okay.
Spell fails, you explode, or whatever. It fails and you explode.
You overreach, and he gets an attack of opportunity on you, but he misses with a 9.
Imagine he also rolled on that one.
No, he rolled a 3.
Battle.
Okay. Shamish, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna walk to the one by Aaron.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
And basically take a 5-foot step.
And proceed to beat that one.
Go for it.
This is just a shadow, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Put a level 1. $36.
Okay. Yeah, that is enough to put an end to that shadow.
And if I can reach the one by in the left corner, right?
Yeah,
right,
you
left corner.
can.
Cool, I'm gonna hit that one too.
Go for it.
Does 18 hit?
It does.
How much does it take to kill these things? Because I don't want to count too much.
16.
Oh yeah, no. I did that with 2 dice.
Okay. So
That was a waste of a level 1. I could have literally hit it once.
that one is dead. Okay. So you finish off the you finish off the shadows, and by the time that the combat is done, Glyster has shed all of the shadow off of his scales, and he
Norite, heal poor Glyster.
I would also like to. I would like to apologize for attacking him.
Our psychopathic paladin stabbed his sword in his side.
Well, I did have good judgment because we were fighting, so we couldn't convince. So
Yeah, I definitely think you need a level in barbarian.
So Glyster thanks you for rescuing him. He changes, he polymorphs himself, and he becomes a half elf. And he thanks you profusely for saving him from his dark emotions, and he admits that he really wants to take his treasure hoard with him, which he says is in the next room to the west. And
treasure hoard.
but he says that as thanks for rescuing him and reminding him of his self, he would like to gift you, reward you with a few choice items.
Use the power of friendship.
Power. That's the strongest weapon. I'm just saying, power of friendship is like the strongest weapon we can have.
So, he leads you into area 33.
30. Oh, I thought that was going to 31.
No, his
Where's
treasure
Frank
hoard
at?
is in 33.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. And when you step in here, you notice that above an altar of black stone in the middle of this 30-foot high vault floats a 10-foot tall dagger-shaped rift of wispy shadow that moans. And as you're watching it, this rift is like it's basically shrinking down, and the rift to the Shadowfell is closing. Steps climb to alcoves in the northwest and south walls. The back of each alcove is a wooden statue with coins piled around its base. He steps over to the north statue, and whoops, that's the wrong book. He reaches into the pile, and he gives Thrick 700 gold pieces and hold on, I'm looking. He gives you a big stick. It's basically like the Wizard of Oz giving out gifts. You get a heart. He gives Thrick a ring of telekinesis. It does require attunement, while wearing this ring, you can cast the telekinesis spell at will, but you can target only objects that are not being worn or carried.
Whereas now have a mage hand of 1,000 pounds.
From the same pile, he gives Telfar 200 platinum pieces and a ring of regeneration. While wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided that you have at least one hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days, if you have at least one hit point remaining the entire time. And it does require attunement. Norite, he gives you 50 rubies that are worth 10 gold pieces each. And he gives you...
Thank you, Mr. Glyster.
150 gold and...
Why am I having a hard time finding this? Here we go.
a stop time ring.
He gives you a Mace of Disruption.
I already have one.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay. How about...
He looks at his hoard. He can't find it. Where is it? Where is it? And he sees it hanging on your belt. Thief!
Yeah. Okay. How about... He gives you a Luck Blade. Roll 1d4 minus 1.
Oh, Luck Blade.
Oh, snap. There's nothing better than a Luck Blade.
What?
What?
So what was the...
Roll 1d4 minus 1.
1d4 minus 1?
Yep.
Roll a 4.
I did roll a 4. So 3.
Okay, so a Luck Blade, this is a short sword. It's plus 1 short sword. While you have the sword on your person and you are attuned to it, you have plus 1 bonus to all your saving throws. If the sword is on your person and you are attuned to it, you can call on its luck. No action is required to re-roll 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you dislike. You must use the second roll. This property can't be used again until the next dawn. It also has 3 wishes in it.
So 3 wish spells.
Correct.
You can forget all the rest of that stuff. It's like, alright, I've got 3
Wish for a luck blade, then something you want.
Well, that's cheating. You have to wish for a map to all of the luck blades on the plane.
Yeah, if you wish for another luck blade or if you wish for more wishes, it will disappear and vanish.
Yeah, just wish for it.
Wish for Gert's great axe. Wish for 3 Gert's great axe.
Oh, crap.
So now we
Cancel.
Now I guess we have a luck blade.
Cancel. He gives you 50 emeralds that are worth 20 gold pieces each, and a medallion of thoughts. It requires attunement. It has 3 charges. While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the Detect Thoughts spell with a spell save DC of 13. The medallion regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
luck blade.
Who is that for? I'm keeping notes.
That was for cancel.
Okay, so we're going in order of that. Okay.
For
I
Aaron,
can beat the luck blade.
Okay, now wait a minute. This is for Aaron, right?
correct.
So Aaron says, Glyster, I don't need to. I appreciate your gifting us for our efforts in saving you, but really that's what we do. And I've got a mission further down in this dungeon that's really of prime importance. But between us, the greatest gift you could give me is that after this is all over, that I could meet with you and you could tell me stories about your time with the Van Rash Moonstar.
He says he would like that very much.
God damn it.
So I just want to hang. I've got the book. I can read and I can learn all about stuff. And now I've got a first-hand account from a dragon that's lived for a long freaking time. After this is all over, so
Okay.
that will do it for me.
Okay.
Wait, Chris. So if you use the luck blade to wish for a genie, would it also disappear?
No, but I mean that's problematic in and of itself for other reasons. For Shamish, he gives you a bag of 1,000 silver pieces,
Oh.
and
Wow.
he gives you a necklace of adaptation. Or, I'm sorry, a necklace of adaptation. It requires attunement. While wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors such as a cloud kill or stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and the breath weapons of some dragons. So like a green dragon's poison cloud wouldn't
So a
affect you.
gas mask.
Essentially, yes.
Supercharged gas mask.
He tells you, well, you've already found the tunnel that goes down to level 19, and he tells you that he hasn't really been down to the lower level below this one, but he does know that all he said, he says with a sly wink that there is a lot of singing and dancing that goes on down there.
So it's Disney World?
Our mission so far has been heavy on blood and guts and light on partying, so bring on level 19.
He tells you that he at this point he is going to go back to the surface and reunite with the Moonstar family, and wishes you all well and thanks you, and he hopes to come by and see you at Troll Skull Manor.
I have before he leaves, I'd like to ask him, when the time comes, will you aid us in our battle against one Halister Blackrobe?
Yes, he will give you as much assistance as he possibly can.
Thank you.
Just say no. Hell no.
I'm not messing with him.
No, he's a brass dragon. He wouldn't just say no to a lawful good cleric asking to kill a crazy evil wizard.
Probably not. Gonna take a quick break. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves where you want to go from here. You can go directly down, or you can go back up to your tavern. It's up to you. I will be right back.
You should just you should use your luck blade to teleport us to level 20. So we can just skip a whole entire level.
All things in good time. We're still only, level 15? We gotta grind a little more, my man.
I feel like I could beat him at level 15.
I guess
That was a joke. I'm not actually serious about that.
This was silly.
Anyone want to trade magic items?
Oh yeah, I would love to. Who wants the gas mask?
I don't really